Well, welcome everybody. This is Pete from Nature's Pathways, and every once in a while you find a spot where you really feel at home and feel comfortable. I just want to say that's really how I felt being here so far today at Tibia with you folks. I'm joined by Michaela and Ray, and it's just a great organization from what I've seen so far. Can you talk a little bit, Michaela, about the vision of creating a peaceful world?
Sure.
And what you're trying to do here? Tell us a little
in
bit
fact, I'm going to read it.
Okay, great.
Okay. So, Creating a Peaceful World is our nonprofit. And so I'm going to do the mission first. It's creating a peaceful world inspires, cultivates, and models the experience of peace from the inside out. As individuals practice this way of being, CAPW supports the extension of peace throughout relationships and communities and into the world. So that's our mission. And our vision is that we envision a world where everyone has access to resources that meet their basic human needs. And all beings experience freedom, respect, connectedness, and courageous self-expression. So that's our vision.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's obviously lofty goals and very ambitious, but you've got a framework here and some, like you were telling me before, one by one ways of generating that kind of a change in the world.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. Ray, I think you're a good example of that, perhaps. So you tell me that you're here from Scotland, been here for about 18 months, is that right? Okay.
Last June.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about what you're doing here with Creating a Peaceful World and Michaela.
Well, thanks to Creating a Peaceful World, I've gone through the interaction program here at Tibia.
Mm-hmm.
And this has supported me in finding peace in my life, in every area of my life. I was on my spiritual path before I came here, and peace was still absent. I was connected to the angels, connected to God, but there was still unrest, anxiety, you name it. And it's since coming here and being on the interaction program, I now have peace every moment of my life.
And tell me about that program, about 540 hours of training is what you've gone through?
That's right. Michaela might be better suited to talk about the actual program itself.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been phenomenal, all the training that supports you in finding that place of peace, that place of groundedness, that connection to God or whatever's out there.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't come across anything like it before, and it's something that I deeply feel that all of humanity should be aware of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Tell me a little more. And I just want to mention, I just sat in on a photo shoot taking some pictures earlier, and the energy between you two that you were transmitting back and forth, it was a fun experience for me, and it was great to be a part of. Tell me a little bit more about how you give back to the community. Your Day of Peace is something that you do each month?
Yep, we do. And we offer free massages or intuitive sessions to different populations of people. So we've had first responders in September, teachers were in August, clergy was in October, next month is veterans, hospice workers and volunteers in December. But basically they come here and we have graduates and in some cases students who give a full hour, no charge, to these different populations. So we want people to take advantage. There have been too low of numbers. Like 22, I think, for one of them. So it's like, come on in.
Yeah, get in here.
Yeah.
I can speak personally about the huge benefits of therapeutic massage and physically the relief that it's given me. But I've also learned a lot about what you're talking about here with creating a peaceful world and the kind of energy and the kind of peace that you can get from that sort of connection with someone who's trained in being able to help facilitate that.
Right, and one of the things that we're committed to is that people know that they have the muscle of claiming peace no matter what the circumstances are, and that not only do they have it, but how to exercise it so that they can utilize it in life. And so we do that through our sister company, Tibia, has a tremendous amount of training programs. Creating a Peaceful World is the nonprofit where we take our the gifts and share it with the community. So we do other things as well. Places affected by trauma. I've been able to work with someone with a heart transplant, you know, at the hospital with them. We've worked with murder victims, with families of murder victims. So it's really about, in any circumstance, how to support there being peace for all concerned, no matter what's occurring. And the thing is, it's not like peace, like, you know, it's like peace, doggone it, you know, it's like how to claim peace.
Yeah, proactively.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I just want to say, you know, talking about not just claiming peace with those day-to-day things, but we were talking earlier about the kind of anxieties that we all feel, not just from those day-to-day things, but from, for instance, your own mortality or the mortality of your loved ones. Those kind of things that keep you up at night maybe sometimes. And what you're able to do, I think, is really help people to get past some of those things. Ray, would you agree with that? Is that kind of what you're talking about with claiming that peace?
Yeah. Before I came here, I daily lived life with anxiety and fear, not knowing what I'm supposed to be doing, where I'm going.
Yeah.
And all that's gone since going through this training.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, and I just want to thank you also, because especially in this day and age of so much being talked about corporations and businesses being used for purposes that maybe don't benefit the greater good, to see somebody who's been able to build a business like Tibia and then take that and also incorporate a nonprofit like Creating a Peaceful World, it's just clear that your philosophies are in tune with what I think people want to see from the businesses that they work with. So thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
Yeah,
it's really our pleasure completely. And it's just in alignment with what I've always believed, that when one person experiences peace and then we're with someone else and then they experience peace, and it just continues to spread. And I figured that's the way that I can contribute, that we can contribute to creating a peaceful world. Being accountable for our own peace. And again, in the midst of something that's really intense, the intensity doesn't disappear. The intensity is there while we're claiming peace at the same time, and then it dissipates quicker.
Yeah.
So it's that muscle.
Yeah.
So it's not about it being gone.
Right, yeah, just managing it.
Exactly.
That's fantastic. Well, Michaela and Ray from Creating a Peaceful World and from Tibia, the School of Massage, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Pete from Nature's Pathways, and look forward to talking to you next time.